In this movie, I'm going to show you how we can calculate a stockpile volume in the field using FieldGenius. What we've done is we've collected the points for a stockpile, and we're going to have a look at the descriptions that were used for various points. So I'll turn descriptions on, and I'll zoom in until the descriptions appear. So we can see that around the perimeter we've used bottom bank as a description, and in the middle we've used GRD as a description. Also around the perimeter there are some control points. They all have the description TH. What we're going to do is configure AutoMap so that we can use it to control which points are being used to create a surface. And then what we're going to do is create one surface to represent the ground before the stockpile, and it'll be created using just the perimeter B-bank shots. Then we're going to create another surface that consists of all of the bottom shots as well as all the GRD shots in the middle. Then we're going to compare those two surfaces, and that'll be our stockpile volume. At all times we're going to want to have the control points left out of the calculation. So I'll modify some AutoMap settings. This is the AutoMap that was used to collect these points in the first place. So let's have a look at those B-bank descriptions. I'm going to edit it. Right now it's set so that they will not be assigned, or so that they will be assigned to the DTM. So that's all I need. Now I'm going to go down to my ground shots. I'll edit that one. For the moment, I do not want them included in my digital terrain model. Next, I'm going to my TH shots. And I don't ever want those assigned to my digital terrain model. Okay, now I've got my AutoMap configured. All I have to do is go to Surface Operations, check this on, and if I open this up, I'll tell it I just want to make sure that it gives me a solid face tin. Then we can do volume calculations. When I close this, I can see that it's been created in the map view. And if I want to have a look at it in 3 dimensions, pick that button, and I'll turn things on their side. So now we can see, or I'll turn off those descriptions. There. Now we can see that we've created, you can see by the colors, we've created a surface along where the ground would have been before the stockpile was added, and all those points up on the pile haven't been included in the surface. You can also see that the control points were not used. Okay, the next thing that I want to do is save this surface so that we can use it in a minute. Oh, before I do that, I have to highlight it, save it. Now I'm going to give the surface a name. I'll call it OG. And now it prompts me to browse to where I'm going to save it. I'm just going to overwrite the one that I used when I practiced. Yes. Okay. So now we can close that. I'll turn this surface off, because we're not going to need that for a few minutes. And now I'm going to make a new surface that consists of the perimeter shots and all the GRD shots. So we'll go back in, we'll modify our AutoMap. I do want it assigned. I'll go back here and we'll make a new surface. Always important to inspect once you've made the surface. So I can zoom in a bit and I'll put that on its side, and now you can see the colors represent that we've created a surface that includes all the shots up on the pile. So that's our second surface. Now we can do some comparisons, and that'll give us a volume. I can go back into Surface Operations, and now I have to load that original ground file that I had stored before. There's the QSB file. We'll open that, and I'll check that on, again so that I can have a solid phase tin recorded. If we close things, then in the 3D view, I believe we should actually see both of them are represented. Yes, you can see we've both got the bottom surface and we've got the top surface. Now let's go to volumes. So I'd like my top surface to be the point database. That includes all points. I'd like my bottom surface to be that OG surface. Pick on Calculate. There's my volume result. The positive number is all the numbers that would be fill. Negative is all the volume that would be cut. And in this case, we've only got fill. Now this is saved in your CocoCalcs text file, and that can be used for reporting purposes, or you can just show the results in the field.